Right. Well, so funny you mentioned spitting. I noticed in your video the other day about Bandman Kevo and his alleged paperwork, where you basically prove that he didn't actually snitch, as has been alleged in the past.
Yeah.
That you snuck in a quick shot at Poetic Flacco and called him Pathetic Flacco. What was
Yeah.
the root of you having this sort of feeling towards him?
Well, when he did the interview with 16 shot him, 16 asked him if I'm a cloud chaser because he was more or less Flacco was saying, "Oh, you're a cloud chaser for this, for this, for that." He asked if he thinks I am. He was like, "Yeah." And AD actually was checking him on it. And I reached out to AD and told him I appreciate that because he didn't have to do that. He could have just let him run his fucking mouth. But it was just more so a little shot, letting them know like, yeah, I heard you and I ain't forget. But it ain't no pressure. Flacco actually reached out to me. Everything's good. Shout out to him. But that's just how it goes.
What when you saw him get spit on by 16? How do you feel he should have handled that?
I mean, I can't tell another man how to handle the situation. If it was me, we would have fought. I don't give a fuck who it is. Guy, female, I don't give a fuck. You spit on me, I bet. But, it is what it is. But at the same time, he's your employee. That was a guest. He could have been thinking of it from a perspective like that. He's new. I don't want to get fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of different things you got to think of when it's a mindset like that. Versus if I'm on my own show or something like that and I get spit on, we can tear it the fuck down because nobody's going to fire me. So maybe there was other things going through his mind at that point in time. But I feel like, just fight. You know what I
There was
mean?
multiple weird things about that because I had asked AD to sit on an interview, and I wasn't expecting him to have to like physically get between them. I just
Yeah.
thought they're going to be arguing. It would be dope to have AD as kind of like the moderator who can help
Yeah.
maybe make them make sense to each other. And then he ended up actually having to like dive between them to stop the fight. And it was weird too because we have security. The security was sitting by the gate monitoring, the parking lot, keeping an eye on if anybody were to pull up because he's assuming that everybody who's in there for the interview is already good. And so this situation's playing out. Meanwhile, he's just standing out front like everything's all good. And it's like we've never been in a situation where it was like, oh, maybe the security needs to be like thinking about what's going on with the guests. Now, granted,
Yeah.
now we also make sure that people don't have weapons on them or anything in this environment. So it really could like we could have like a full blown argument without having to be like that worried about it getting to the extreme. But at that
Yeah.
time, we weren't searching motherfuckers, so anything really could have happened in that moment.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just worked out for the best, and I highly doubt they're going to be in the same room together. But having AD there was definitely a good thing. And
Yeah, and it helped him
I
with
don't
his
know,
whole
bro.
Batman narrative of saying that I'm Batman and I swoop in to save
Yeah,
every
well,
situation. We gave
even
him way
even
too
when
much fuel with that.
even when I saw y'all in Boston, like one of the first things I asked you was, "Where's Flacco?" Like I didn't know if you were gonna bring him out because I wanted to talk to him, and it's like it's not like one thing about it, bro. Nobody respects somebody that beefs with someone that can be perceived as weak or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
like there's
nobody
not
really
any
respects the
stripes that you're
bully.
gonna get from going at it
Yeah,
with
so it
Flacco.
was just more so like have a conversation. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like that shit's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna get cool points off of beefing with Flacco or nothing like that. But as far as the 16 shit, he told him to suck his dick. So it's like fighting words. You
It's
gotta,
like saying "fuck your grandma, fuck your dead homies," right? It's like making it official. Like here's the disrespect you need to attack me.
you crossing the line. Like the only place that saying suck your dick is normal is New York. So anywhere outside of that is definitely fighting words. Like,
But I also remember Jay always saying, because I think Nas said "suck my dick" in one of the songs. I remember Jay saying that, like, "Oh, in New York, we real bosses. That's the one thing you can never say to another man." So I kind of feel like that mentality of like "suck your dick, suck my dick" being the ultimate disrespect in a way sort of originated in New York too.
yeah, it might have. I don't know. I mean, in Florida, like when I used to be in the juvenile detention center, they would tell us three words you don't say, you're not allowed to say because they're fighting words. It was fuck, followed by the N words, pussy, followed by the N word, or booger, which is another term for a gay dude. So any of those three words, you got caught saying it, the CO is gonna get on your ass because those are immediate fighting words. You know what I mean? Like someone says it, you have to fight. It's expected.
Right. Okay. I got you. This 1090J clip is from a Patreon exclusive interview that we did. So you can go check it out by supporting us at patreon.com/nojumper or onlyfans.com/nojumper.